It was one of those moments that no one watching expected to feel quite so deeply. What started as a familiar broadcast slowly transformed into something personal, emotional, and unforgettable. Ben Shephard, a face that has greeted millions of viewers like a trusted friend, stood before the audience and shared a farewell that felt less like television and more like a family moment unfolding in real time. For years, Ben has been part of daily routines, morning coffees, quiet living rooms, busy kitchens. His voice and presence have been there through it all. That's why this moment landed so strongly. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was gentle, sincere, and filled with meaning. As Ben spoke, there was a softness in his expression that viewers immediately noticed. His words weren't rushed. They were thoughtful, almost careful, as if he wanted to make sure every sentence landed exactly where it should, right in the heart. He spoke about gratitude, about moments that can't be planned but end up shaping everything, about laughter shared behind the scenes and connections formed over time. And somehow he managed to say all of this with that familiar warmth that has always made people feel comfortable, even during emotional moments. What made this farewell so powerful was how relatable it felt. Ben didn't place himself above the audience. He spoke as someone who understands change, who knows that even good transitions can feel heavy. That honesty turned a simple goodbye into a shared experience. There were smiles mixed in with the emotion, a light joke here, a playful tone there, classic Ben. It reminded everyone that even heartfelt moments don't have to be heavy all the way through. Sometimes laughter is how we say thank you. Viewers quickly realized this wasn't about sadness alone. It was about appreciation, about acknowledging a chapter that meant something. That sense of romance for memories, for moments, for shared journeys, filled the room. Social media instantly lit up with reactions. People described feeling like they were saying goodbye to a family member. Others shared stories of watching Ben during important moments in their lives, from early mornings to major milestones. The common theme was connection. Ben's farewell didn't feel like an ending. It felt like a pause, a deep breath before the next step, and that's what made it exciting as well as emotional. There was a quiet sense that something new was waiting just around the corner. As he continued speaking, his appreciation for viewers was clear. He thanked them not just for watching, but for being part of the journey. That distinction mattered. It made people feel seen, valued, and included. The romantic side of the moment came from the way Ben spoke about time, how quickly it passes, how moments you think are ordinary become extraordinary when you look back. That reflection hit home for many viewers who found themselves thinking about their own lives and the people that matter most. And then came the humor, subtle, perfectly timed, and unmistakably Ben. A small remark that caused smiles to spread across living rooms everywhere. It was a reminder of why people love him, his ability to balance sincerity with lightness. Fans commented that they laughed through tears, unsure whether to smile or feel emotional. That emotional mix is what made the moment so memorable. It wasn't forced, it was real. What truly stood out was Ben's calm strength. Even while sharing something meaningful, he remained steady, reassuring, and kind. It felt like he was comforting the audience as much as they were supporting him. Colleagues responded with messages full of admiration and affection. Stories emerged about his kindness, his professionalism, and his habit of making everyone feel welcome. These behind-the-scenes glimpses only deepened viewers' appreciation. There was excitement in the uncertainty. Fans began wondering what Ben might do next, what new adventures await, and how his familiar warmth might appear in new ways. That curiosity added energy to the emotional moment. This farewell became more than a television moment. It became a reminder that presence matters, that showing up consistently, being genuine, and treating people with respect leaves a lasting impact.
Ben's words felt like a love letter, not just to his work, but to the people who shared the experience with him. A romance built on trust, routine, and years of connection. Viewers described pausing the broadcast just to take a breath. Others replayed the moment, catching small details they missed the first time. The pauses, the smiles, the gentle humor. Those details made it feel intimate. What made this farewell so special was its simplicity. No grand gestures, no dramatic declarations, just honesty, gratitude, and heart. Ben reminded everyone that goodbyes don't have to be sad to be meaningful. They can be hopeful, they can be warm, they can even be exciting when they point towards new beginnings. As the moment came to a close, there was a sense of togetherness. Millions of people, all feeling the same mix of emotions at the same time. That shared feeling is rare, and it's what makes moments like this unforgettable. Fans continued to talk about how personal it felt, how it reminded them of their own transitions, their own goodbyes, their own moments of reflection. That's the power of authenticity. It travels far beyond the screen. Ben Shephard didn't just say goodbye, he created a moment that will stay with people for years, a moment that proved warmth, humor, and sincerity never go out of style. If this farewell made you smile, reflect, or feel connected, you're not alone. Share your thoughts, join the conversation, and let others know how this moment made you feel. And if you enjoy stories that blend emotion, romance, humor, and real human connection, stay close, because the most exciting journeys often begin right after a heartfelt goodbye.